I have a small problem. I have too little of this. It's a problem. You see, I go to a school which I'm trying to quit, but I made this rule for myself, whether it's for good or bad, that I have to make some sort of income in order for me to justify quitting. But that's the problem. I don't know how. Here's a list of all of the things I've tried so far. Real estate photography, failed. Cause, got no clients. Pinterest affiliate marketing, failed. SMMA, this one was a while ago. I don't quite remember, but I think I barely even started. Instagram theme pages. Created 2, posted for 60 days, but saw no growth, so decided to quit. Personal brand. Okay, this one is a little bit special because I'm still actively working on this. But after posting every single day for a whole year and only growing to 78 followers on Instagram, I can't quite stretch it far enough to say that it has been a great success. And after doing about 5 minutes research, I have come to no real conclusion. I have a couple of things that I want to try and see if they could be profitable, but I see those more as side hustles than an actual real plan. So as it is right now, I'm sort of stuck, not knowing how to actually make money, even though I know that there is virtually an endless amount of opportunities and ways to make money online. And I'm also not falling for the same traps that I did before, all of the get rich quick stuff, because that is just a waste of time. No, here's my actual plan of how I'm going to make money. You see, after reading Rich Dad Poor Dad, I realized that making money is just a game like any other. And in order to win the game, in order to get good at it, you have to develop your skills. And by actively taking interest in the subject money making, your brain starts to see ways. Your brain sort of becomes this money making machine, which is constantly thinking about ways of how to make money. That is at least what the book says. So here's my 4-step plan. First, take more risk. Risk is one of the most important things you have to do in order to get somewhere, because we live in such a safe environment nowadays, so the cost of not taking risk is so huge compared to the benefits of actually taking risk. Like, the worst thing that can happen is that you fail. You won't die and starve nowadays. Like, that won't happen. No, it's only that you fail. Meanwhile, the upside of taking risk is virtually endless. Number 2, build financial intelligence. This is also extremely important, because without financial intelligence, without knowing how actually money works, it's very hard to catch money, it's very hard to get money, and it's even harder to actually keep it once you get it. That's why you see all of these sports stars who makes millions of dollars but end up broke or in bankruptcy after just a couple of years of having that money, because they can't handle it. They don't have the financial intelligence. Number 3, create or acquiring assets. This is really the key to wealth creation. If you just keep buying assets, you will be financially free very fast, because if you keep buying things that generate more money than you bought them for, then that's just basically an infinite money glitch. But the hard part is knowing what's an asset and what's a liability. And number 4, arguably the most important, is practicing every single day, putting in effort every single day, because without that you won't get anywhere. It's one thing for me to sit here and talk about all of this, but this means nothing if I actually don't put in the work every single day. And this is the hardest part, because that shit is just hard. Not because the task itself is very hard, but really the thing of not really knowing what I need to do. That is going to be hard. So as it is right now, I don't have much money. I don't really have a super detailed plan of how I'm going to get it. And I'm not sure if I'm going to succeed. But would this really be exciting if you already knew that you're gonna win? I don't think so. And that's why this is so exciting. And of course I'm going to be completely transparent and honest and say all of my wins and all of my failures. I'm going to be completely transparent with all of that. If you want to see how this whole thing turns out, then I'm going to be posting my journey of building this every single day here. So stay tuned for that.